Okay, so I cut off the recording there a couple days ago because I decided, okay, I'm just gonna focus on getting Rex. It took me quite a few more battles. It took me 50 to get, well, like not 50 more, but like 50 in total to get Rex. I've already voted, and I will just get one more battle with this really, this really bad sand team that I put together in the NU ladder that's now back. Yeah, I don't know why. I just tend to play a lot worse when I'm also like dividing my attention, focusing on talking, narrating, being somewhat witty and entertaining, and just stuff like that. So I was definitely playing a lot better when I was like playing off camera. So we'll just round out the live by trying out this sand team that I just put together in like literally 5 minutes. It's mostly a gimmick because it has Sandvale, it has Sandvale Heliolisk, because I'm complete scum. I really did consider putting Bright Powder on that too, because I don't think that's under Evasion Clause. I'm not sure. Oh no, it might be actually, because then you could just have like a full Bright Powder team. And unfortunately it's taken a while to get a battle, I guess because the ladder is fresh. Specs offensive Whimsicott's also really cool in this tier because, well, it's not as good anymore. It'll be better when Venusaur is gone, which it's not yet. The suspect testing is not over yet, so we actually might still run into some Venusaurs, but you know, defensive Golbat's like the most consistent counter to that in the metagame, I feel like. It's just so bulky. I'm actually really impressed with how bulky this is. I'm also really impressed with how bulky Gigalith is, man. Gigalith got so good once it got Sandstream. I'm telling you, like, you can literally stick a weather ability onto anything and it'll be good. Except for, I guess, even Abomasnow is not that bad, but like, I was gonna say Torkoal, but that's mostly because Sun is also not that great. And we have like Zardwai, and even like, I would still pick Ninetales over Torkoal. Torkoal is just, it's just, Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause now until we get a battle. Oh, never mind, we got one, alright. Okay, this is a weird looking team. Is this like Hazard's lead, I'm guessing that's what it is. Hazard's lead Amistar? That's not good because my taunt Pokemon, this thing, was obviously weak to it. It ain't got no ground types though, so Scarf Volt Switch is gonna turn up. Yeah, it goes into Minior. I almost want to just like a Thunderbolt because I'm pretty sure, I mean, this thing gets a speed boost. Because I'm thinking it might just want to Shell Smash turn 1, but it doesn't break Gigalith, like at all. Like it's not gonna happen. He also might not even stay in. This might be like a Stealth Rock lead. Yep, took all that damage, and now he just goes straight into Gigalith. Oh, and he just booms. Okay, yeah, we're definitely at the bottom of the ladder because the ladder reset, and I don't have any points. Okay, we're getting one more because that was way too quick. We're definitely getting one more. Yeah, the NU ladder, like, it didn't reset, like, it just went back to normal, and on that ladder, I actually don't have, like, any points. I haven't played any NU, and, when was the last time I played NU? It was when I did that Macargo live. Oh my god, that was, like, half a year ago. But in the actual suspect ladder, I mean, I was really high. I was, like, top 10 easily, but that doesn't mean anything because it's the suspect ladder, you know? So no reason to get hyped about that. That was just because I was playing a lot, and people don't play on that after they get their Rex. So once again, you know the drill. We pause until we get a battle. Okay, another team because I actually don't know what Miltank does in this tier, but never mind. This could actually be a decent team. Got some fighting spam. This actually looks kind of lit. I was gonna say the Miltank is a little bit out of place. Like, I've literally never seen this in tier, but I did read something about it in the viability threads. Okay, so this is definitely lead Amistar. And once again, just zero Volt Switch answers. I mean, I guess Whimsicott because I do not have Hyper Voice on this particular one. I put Focus Blast because, so Valley Steel is everywhere right now. It's such a popular metagame Pokemon right now, so I felt like Focus Blast was good. It's also pretty good for this, but I don't see a reason. This might be Rocks. I don't know if this gets Rocks. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. But I can just go to Gigalith. Yeah, okay. I might also just want a Toxic here on maybe the Blastoise or the Whimsicott. That wouldn't be bad at all. Yeah, yeah, here comes the Blastoise. And I can just, I don't have a spin blocker, unfortunately. And my counter to this, I guess, is, well, it's not Heliolisk because I got that, the Sand Veil. Oh god. This team is fucking terrible. Alright, what do I need this for? This kind of deals with Toxicroak a little bit. Like, it can tank a hit. But other than that, I could just get rocks up here. He's going for Scald, like, I know that much. So, I don't think they run Ice Beam in this tier. They run, like, Rapid Sprint, Protects. Oh, okay, it's this. It's a Rain Dance. Alright, so Moonblast. Yeah, Moonblast switch-ins. Ooh. Oh, right, because it's Swift Swim, Amistar. But I can always just reset my Sand. Okay, so that's, it's good to know that he carries this, because that's kind of, that's a good thing I preserved my Gigalith instead of going for rocks. And, yeah, the Moonblast switch-ins, where are they, buddy? Get this thing. I think they're all offensive, but in case this one might not be, I'll just go for another Moonblast. Yup, gone. He's going to Amistar here, but I can just as easily go into Gigalith, and this thing has a lot of Spadef. They call this the second T-Tar, the second coming of Tyranitar. Man, get this thing out of my sight too. Gone. This is choice specs. That was joy right there. Gone. Oh, I almost just want to click it again. I really do, but I have a Golbat. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm just going to Golbat. I don't see any oh, it's what? What is this? What? I can just go for a nice and free defog. Yeah, okay, no, I have good enough Spadef. So is this like Nasty Plot? That's a clean. If this is like a physical, well, it has to be physical Scrafty, duh. So this like lures in all of the physical checks, and then hits him with special moves. That's actually a clean idea. I like that. Special Toxicroak with Scrafty. I didn't even know Toxicroak was NU. Okay, this is an actual team because he's got a Sneasel. Although he also has a Dodrio when there's like, I mean, besides maybe Venusaur, like the bird you want to use in this tier is Braviary because it gets superpower and it gets U-turn, but it's also a lot slower, so it only ties with Venusaur instead of just beating it. I'm trying to wait a minute. This man has no hazards, as far as I'm aware. Nothing has spikes. Nothing has Stealth Rock. What the hell, man? Does he even have removal? Like, unless you count this thing, the Vivillon. And also, Gigalith is a really decent lead against everything. I kind of need to keep it for Sneasel. That is a threat. And once again, just niggas are not bringing ground types anymore, I guess, because I can just bring in this Heliolisk, go for the Volt Switch. Yeah, I just beat this 100%. I mean, it's gonna be Focus Sash, but I can just go hard into Gigalith. Worst case scenario, he puts me to sleep. But then I just kill it with, it'll definitely, yeah, bring him to Sash. There's no way it's not going to. And if he goes into Vileplume, I have, like, the best answer to that in the game, which is Golbat. Oh yeah, this Slowbro set's also really unique because it beats, it's pretty much designed to just lure in and beat Incineroar because it's Water EMZ. It's also faster than Palossand, so I can actually just beat that with Water EMZ before he gets up Stealth Rock, which is really nice. So yeah, we go to Gigalith here. And what's he gonna do? Okay, just he just Quiver Dances and dies to Sand. Nice and clean. You know what? I don't even. Let me just get my rocks here. Oh, hello. Oh, it's what is this? Okay, let's hit you with this Toxic. I might end up losing my Gigalith over this, which is obviously not good. Yeah, especially if he come on Landis. Nice. I'm trying to like debate if this thing, I might have to choose a sack actually. I mean, Slowbro can take it. Like, what does this thing get that actually beats Slowbro? Maybe it carries Shadow Ball. I wouldn't be surprised because or you can just do that. That would be. I do want to keep this actually because I want to keep it for. I want to defrost. Hope he doesn't have Shadow Ball. If he does have it, I would not be surprised once again. Yeah, because Slowbro is like S tier in this meta game. But then I can just go to young Heliolisk and take advantage of the fact he ain't got no electric resists. Does Sneasel die after rocks? It might. I actually don't know about that. Goodbye. And yes, I know he's immune to Scald, but I just wanted to defrost. Man, it sucks, because now Dodrio is actually looking like kind of a threat. Both Dodrio and the... yeah, this thing, the Toxicroak. I mean, this is a counter, like... this is a straight up counter, and I can actually just go for Brave Bird and take one, because... yeah, resistances. I'm almost inclined to say that'll kill Sneasel after rocks. Like, Sneasel is so piss weak that it might actually just drop. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that heal. I can heal on Toxicroak later. Oh, if he pursuits here, he's a Dawn. But you know what? We stay in here. Alright. That's not even that bad that he knocked me off. I'm not even that mad about that. I can just start clicking Stone Edge after getting Gigalith back in. Which I will do right now, and then just go for Rock Blast. Nice and easy. Yeah, it is time for Sand Slash, and you know I'm clicking Stone Edge, turn 1. Okay, okay. You know what? I don't even need to go Sand Slash, actually. But I will, because I live, there's no way +1 Ice Shard kills. There's just no way. And I want to get rid of this so that, yeah, like I just win with the combination of Whimsicott and Heliolisk. I guess he just decided that maybe he didn't have Ice Shard because he had what do you have a combination of? Crash. I have like 5 more turns of. I literally just kill everything with this. Like there's no point in predicting because I have rocks up. Like I'm ahead in this game. There's no point in like trying to predict and shit like that. And I'm also just going for knockoff in case he's Scarf, just to not lose to that. And if he's offensive, if he's like, yeah, then I have like everything is faster. So, well, this might not be if it is indeed Scarf. Oh no, it was Bandit. Right, I knocked it off. I'm I'm an idiot. So we take that we take that W. Excuse me. He takes the L. Scarf Heliolisk really coming through, really putting in the work. Even though Sandvale did nothing, that's just a really funny cheese. Like, this could be Dry Skin, and the team would be so much better for it. So, we're going to end it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Really different tier from what I usually play, and I will see you guys next time. Welp, never mind. It turns out I didn't even save the recording where I actually did some suspect laddering. Damn, that sucks. Okay, I guess we're getting more battles this time. Not bad. And just in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there is a, let me just go to the forums real quick. It should show up here eventually. Yeah, so NU is suspect testing Venusaur. I already voted. I voted to ban that shit, and I'm going to show you guys why, because... And also go ahead and beat me on Smogon. We got your boy King of Lightning. You already know how it is. And it's because I basically laddered all the way up with this team. This has, it's basically your quintessential Z Celebrate Venusaur set. Oh, and there it is. Okay. They've already banned it. Okay. I didn't think that it would be that soon, but I guess everybody's voted now, so Venusaur, it is gone. Which means I can no longer use this team. In fact, this whole team is kind of bunk now because it kind of just relied on, like, it supported the Venusaur sweep, right? So it's not like I can even replace it with like Vileplume or anything like that. It was a really cool team. But yeah, I mean, no wonder I was winning all kinds of games with that. You know what? Let's just build a team. Let's build an NU team, nice quintessential NU. This is just like a meme team, this the Sand team, because it's got Sandvale, it's got Sandvale Heliolisk. Let's see, where do we begin? I want to use Incineroar. I feel like I want to show off Incineroar. I hear, damn, I can't talk. Defensive is really nice nowadays, so we're just gonna do that. I wonder if I could, I'm wondering if there's any like speed tier here I might need to adjust to. I feel like 160 is a benchmark. Let me check. Let's see, what's uninvested base 80, because I actually do want to be, excuse me, faster than Altaria. Except I wouldn't really have much to hit it with other than... Man, I guess Darkest Lariat would hit it hard. That's like 197. Although I really wouldn't count on those being... Yeah, that's too much. So I'm not going for base 80 then. What other benchmark is there? If I'm base 60, I'd like to hit more than base 70, but what even... Garbodor, let's see. I would like to be faster than that. 186 uninvested, because those do run like defensive variants. Let's see. 187 is... God, that's so much investment, but... we'll go for it, because I might run Earthquake on this, and that'll help me outspeed other Incineroar. Yeah. I actually do like that action. That initiative. We'll go for Earthquake, Darkest Lariat, U-turn. I don't think I'll run Fake Out on this one. A lot of them do run Fake Out, and I did so on my other team, but... Fire Punch? I feel like Flare Blitz is counterintuitive to this set. Well, no. It's counterintuitive to Assault Vest because you have 0 recovery, but at least on this one you have leftovers, so I'm okay with that. And speaking of Garbodor, this could work too, because Spikes right now in NU, ooh, Spikes is kind of clean. Let's go for Black Sludge. Let's go for, and we'll run offensive because that's a lot more fun than just running defensive. I think they run Aftermath. Well, no, offensive might run Stench. We'll try that. Nice Drain Punch, and what else we got? What else we got here? Explosion sounds fun, but I doubt that's what people run. Does this thing get anything to... Oh, Seed Bomb might be nice. Yeah, we'll run that. And we can just run like 252. It's got enough bulk. It's a nice poison type, and we're still running Black Sludge, so I'm okay with that. And I do want to be... I mean, Altaria is probably a defogger in this tier, so let's just run Adamant, I guess. Yeah, this looks okay. So what's really taking advantage of Spikes right now? Maybe like an SD Dojo, because these two can weaken like Rhydon, maybe a little bit. Probably not a whole lot, but it's something. Especially because Rhydon doesn't have reliable recovery. Incineroar threatens Steelix quite a bit. But yeah, I don't know. Dojo is not that good, like in this tier, as far as I'm... Ooh, what about Kling Kling? Kling Kling really likes Spikes, but now I have 3 ground weak, so I have to cover that somehow. Oh, this could be... I could just run a Magnetize. Nice. Like this would just straight up beat Rhydon without Roar. Now that I think about it, and I can run the Steelium Z. Nice, nice. I think that's what they run. Gear Grind. I can run just Return. Wild Charge is like eh. We can get something else to deal with water types. Gear Grind, Magnetize, Return, and then it's Shift Gear. Right. No, come on. What is this wacky V spread? I don't know if they probably run Adamant. I would run with Shift Gear. Like you're already getting +2. Maybe if you really want to beat Sand, then you run Jolly. But isn't Stoutland? No, Stoutland's like base 80. You're definitely still beating Sand Slash either way because you have Magnetize. Yeah, I like this. What you got? Clear Body. Yeah, definitely run that. Definitely, because then you don't lose to... Actually, does this have anything to beat Incineroar, or is it just Return? I know this thing's move pool is honestly kind of trash. Yeah, okay, no. We're just running Return. Okay, so we need something to really beat down on bulky water types. Mostly, like, I'm talking stuff like Vaporeon and shit like that. And preferably one that's resistant to ground for a change. Yeah, that would be nice. Not that there's like a whole lot of like hard-hitting ground types. This is not OU, it's not UU. We don't have Crocodile, we don't have Landorus, Therian. But for stuff like Steelix and Rhydon, that would be nice. Altaria is really passive, that's the thing. It's a good defogger, but I'm not sure. I'm skeptical of how it would deal with Vaporeon, because they might carry Ice Beam in this tier. So let's see what else we got. Palossand, Omastar. Quillfish, there's the Rhydon. Sceptile, huh? It's nice and fast too, because that would definitely help us out with the our team's kind of slow right now. What else we got? Venusaur is banned right now. Vileplume, Whimsicott. The thing with Whimsicott, that could work too. I feel like that's better than Sceptile right now. We can run the same thing we were running on the other team. Nice choice specs. And you know what? That can also sort of lure in... actually, no. Let's run Sceptile, because Sceptile gets Focus Blast, and that deals with the... that deals really well with... it also gets Leaf Storm. Like, it can make more use of that. Yeah, this definitely fits a little bit better on our team, because it lures in one of this thing's primary checks, which is Silvally, because Silvally can just Flamethrower to death, and that's it, gone. So we run Leaf Storm, Focus Blast. What else do you get? I could probably stand to run like reliable stab, like Energy Ball. That would be nice. Sure, let's run Hidden Power Fire as well. I don't think there's any... Oh, I guess maybe Altaria might be an issue, but... then I guess let's run Hidden Power Ice. That's fine. In terms of like special move pool, yeah, it kind of leaves a little bit to be desired, to be honest. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here to work with. So I think the last move will probably end up being like some kind of reliable. We'll just run like a good drain. I think I'm okay with that. That will take advantage of things like Palossand. The thing is, this is still really in terms of like a ground resist, but you know, that's not too big of a deal. This is turning out to be a really offensive team. So in terms of rocks, let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're definitely just building a team on the fly. What about Minior? People hate on Minior a lot, but it could actually... This doesn't get Earthquake, right? Okay, it does. That could serve to like... So maybe I can run like a Hazards lead, like... and then just set up really early, and then open things up for Kling Klang. That actually would be kind of nice. That'd be kind of clean. But let's look at other options. Blastoise would be a really nice pivot for this team, like a defensive pivot, because it we would have all the starters on here, because that could just Rapid Spin for Incineroar without sacrificing our own spikes, which is definitely nice. In fact, that's actually a little bit too good to pass. That's a bit too good to pass up for this team, because I don't think I want Defog. So we're missing we're missing Stealth Rock, and we're missing Rapid Spin. Zatsu could be okay, but let's just go with Big Blastoise. And we could even go like offensive if we really want to be aggressive. But I'm thinking this team just lacks a defensive pivot in general, so this could be okay. The only thing I'm concerned about now is that in terms of like setting momentum up for this team, it's not looking that great. So we got Skull, we got let's go for Toxic. Rapid Spin. Excuse me. And maybe I could run like Protect is kind of standard, but I feel like maybe Ice Beam might be a little bit better because of all the Altaria running around, and all like the Whimsicott that might take advantage of this. Although I do have Garbodor for that. Like Whimsicott really doesn't do anything to this. I'll just go for Aftermath. Just making sure we got the right abilities on everything. Oh, this gets Unburdened, but I don't think I'm going to use it for that. What else do you get? Roar might be good if it gets it. It does. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. And I really, for the last slot, yeah, this is going to be hard, because it would be nice to have something that both like sets up rocks but also doesn't soak up momentum, because we already have Blasters on our team, which is just full on passive. So maybe I could stand to replace Garbodor with something like, I don't know, Frostlass or Excelgor. Otherwise, this team is going to end up really, like, it's not going to get much going in the beginning stages of the game otherwise. So what could I possibly get? Uxie wouldn't be that bad. Uxie, like, it has U-turn, it can, like, set up momentum. It can set up stealth rocks. I don't know what other kinds of support moves it gets. But right now, it's not looking that bad. It also has levitate, which, I mean, that always helps. Let's see, Uxie, leftovers, levitate. We go for stealth rock, we go for U-turn. Now what else you got? Oh, you have knockoff? Clean, and then probably stab at the end of the day. Yeah, we just run like a psychic. Nice and clean stab. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't think Psy Shock has any real merit over psychic. We could even run like Thunderbolt if we really want to. I actually don't think that's. I think knockoff and psychic, the combination of those two moves will be okay, and I can just run like bulky max speed. I think I'm okay with that. Max speed timid. Okay, we got a squad here, with the win condition being Kling Klang. We have our 2 defensive pivots. We don't really have like a revenge killer of any kind, but we have 3 defensive pivots actually, because we have Incineroar, and we also have pseudo hazing with Blastoise. So I almost don't even think we really need a revenge killer on this type of team, and we have so many things that can actually take a hit. Oh right, I didn't designate it as an NU team, right? Oh no, I did. Okay, let's get a couple battles with this. Let's get it. And then I think we're good for this recording. Ew, Ambipom. Yo, Ambipom is not even... Okay. Don't listen to Joey Pokemon about Ambipom. It is so bad. It's never been good in any... Oh, why did I turn on the timer when I'm the one who hasn't made a move? Let's just lead off with Incineroar. Fuck it. Yup. Goes into this. I can just go for... Oh, hello? All out pummeling. What? oh, right. Focus Blast. I thought it... I got confused for a second and thought this was like a Assault Vest. I thought it was still running Assault Vest in Incineroar. Damn, that sucks. This should beat this though, right? I can just get up my own spikes. I really thought he would lead Ambipom. That's the thing. I can still easily sweep with Kling Klang. I'd probably have to use the Z move on like Hariyama and get Druddigon weakened. It's actually not a lot of work to do. Like if he wants to switch in, okay, goes to Ambipom here. That's fine. That's a-okay. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and Drain Punch. Like, okay, normal gem. What is this? I'll just go into Blastoise here, I guess. I see what's for knockoff. Man, I could have gotten all my health back. Are you kidding me? He's probably going into Cryogonal here, so I'm just gonna go into Kling Klang directly. I wouldn't expect him to stay in here. I'd expect him to want to get the spike away with Cryogonal. Okay, I don't understand that. I'll just go for Shift Gear. Okay, he decides he didn't want to win. I could easily just sweep right here, actually. Or actually, like, punch a bunch of holes for Sceptile to take advantage of. If he goes Hariyama, I'm just Z-move. Oh, he just forfeits. What? What was that? Okay, so I gotta be more careful with my Incineroar. Definitely. Because my special pivot is, now that I'm thinking about it, for Excelgor, what do? I guess I just use Garbodor to sort of combat that. Even with no investment, it's decently bulky, actually. We'll just get another one. Then again, like, I really wasn't expecting Titanium Z on that. So I guess there's only so much you can blame me for that. Does this get taunt? Let me see. That might actually be better. It does not. Doesn't look like it. Alright, fine. Cool. And we'll just pause until we get one. Alright, we got one. We got another Excelgor. Good lord. The good thing is that, like, Incineroar really matches well with the rest of his team. I'm not staying in on that Excelgor this time, even though I doubt it's Z. I think it's the Klinklang that's going to be Z this time. As he goes into Slowking. Alright. I switch into this is... Ooh, I guess it's Sceptile. I think he's going for Water Move, so I'm just going to go for the U-turn right there, and then go right for... this thing doesn't have much to hit, like, the switch-ins. Like, what do you got? Hidden Power Ice? The Weezing just straight up counters then. And if he predicts here and goes for Ice Beam, then, like, what is a man to do? Alright. Honestly, Leaf Storm dents everything. So I don't feel uncomfortable just going for that, especially because he just went Vanilluxe here and decides, I guess he decided that was his play. Wait a minute, he's not Snow Warning. What? I don't understand that actually. I'll just go for knockoff here on the. What was that? What was that? Okay, well I still have Incineroar nice and healthy for his Klinklang, so even if he wants to go into that there. As he goes Excelgor, I'm fine with that. We just go into Big Nasty, Big Garbodor, and I'm actually just going to go for the Gunk Shot. Hopefully I don't miss. Well, I mean, there it is. Speaking into existence, I guess. This actually isn't even useful for much because, man, that sucks. It sucks that I got bought by that. That's doing a little bit too much. That might be Specs. That boy might actually be Specs. That's insane. What does he go into on Klinklang? He goes Weezing, right? I would expect him to because Gear Grind probably kills this through Sash, if it's that, which I'm really doubting that at this point. If he goes Weezing, that's a nice and easy switch into. Okay, go Slowking. That's fine. I think I'll just go into Uxie again. Okay, he's this. I can just go for knockoff. I think he's just going to be comfortable like Calm Minding up on me, which is fine. Goes for Scald there. I'll just go for my rocks. That's actually really good that he knocked me out because now I just get to go to Sceptile, go for another Leaf Storm. And what's catching this? What's catching this, big dog? Go to Weezing, gone. I might just go for another one. I mean, unless... God damn it. And now he just gets that up. I can't hit moves today. I really just can't. Can I? That is insane. I can just go for the, Oh, now his Excelgor gets to come back in and click Focus Blast, probably. I really think that's what he's going to do now. But he actually just goes Slowking, which, if I use my Z move on this... I don't think he's going straight for Scald. I really don't. Yup. And now... we'll pray, I guess. I guess we'll pray. And there it is. And that blows. That blows a lot. This can still, like, 1v1 his team, maybe. But since it's only regular poison, it actually could. If I just have to not let Klinklang set up. And then not stay in on Excelgor. I mean, yeah, this was Specs Excelgor. Jesus Christ, I just had no switch into that because my Garbodor was not it was offensive, and God damn it, the miss on that should have been dead. This thing should have been dead. I should have hit Gunk Shot. But I guess that's how it goes because at that point, Incineroar. I mean, he could have still had a shot with Klinklang. No, not even, because he had to go into Xatu. If anything, if Xatu was defensive, then the Gunk Shot mattered, because Blastoise wins against... defensive Blastoise easily beats Klinklang, unless it's carrying Wild Charge, which they don't run that, because it's unnecessary recoil, and the coverage is usually not necessary. So they don't run that. That's actually really frustrating that I lost that because I missed Gunk shot. Then again, it's 80% accurate as the game we play. We already know this. And I do like offensive Garbodor for this team because Seed Bomb weakens the bulky water types that this thing does not appreciate. As well as like Incineroar with Drain Punch. So it's not like I don't appreciate the offensive Garbodor. It makes sense on this team. Okay, we got some hail nonsense right now. you know how that is. I actually think Garbodor is not that bad of a lead because it beats Excelgor, which I do think is oh, okay, well he goes this, and my name is Yuxi. This thing's best move to hit me with is Shadow Punch. So, oh, who is this? Who is this? You're not even KOing me. Let me get these rocks up real quick, which is actually important for Beartic, Incineroar, and Excelgor. And I don't know what this is. Like, this just blueses to Blastoise. What is this? Leftovers? Okay, that's enough of that. Take this knockoff. That didn't even kill. That's +1. That was +1. +2 about to do no damage to me. Like, I'm even tempted to go into Incineroar, but I think he's power-up punching again. That did 0 damage. And I actually don't even really need this for much else on his team. I can just Scald and get this boy out of here. Drain Punch? What is this? Drain Punch. Get out of here. That did such pathetic damage. Even if I hadn't burned him, like, get this shit out of here. I guess this could have been nice for the Beartic. And I'm actually going to put Protect on this because, should I? Nah, I'm not going to. I was going to say the Leftovers recovery was appreciated, but yeah, it goes into this. You know the drill, we go to Garbodor. This is definitely not Specs like last time, so any hit's going to do. I guess Specs is the standard then? What is going on? Either way, you don't stay in here. Come on, please hit. Please hit. Thank you. Get this boy out of my sight. He's going to Sigilif here. Which, I guess I just switch out against that. Oh, it goes Aurorus. I'm faster than any Aurorus variant, so gone. Catch this Drain Punch. Goodbye. Thank you for giving me all of my health back to check, to soft check Beartic. So now he's on no choice but to go Sigilif, which that actually could be dangerous. That's a good reason to have Roar on Blastoise in a sense. But he just goes Beartic anyway. I guess he just doesn't care. We barely lived that. Bop. What do I sack? I'm really sad this doesn't get Taunt. Really sad about that. We just go for U-turn here. That looks banded, so I'm just going to go into Incineroar and go for U-turn. Go for the nice turn. And I think Sceptile is a pretty decent switch here because Specs HP Ice will not be appreciated by this thing. But he goes Incineroar, which is really nice because I just get damage on that. Nice Stealth Rock damage. And he should be slower than Garbodor if he's not like... He'd have to be absolute max Jolly in order to be faster. And I can just go for Drain Punch. If he switches out, then okay, I guess. Oh, what? Who is this? That boy was okay, he has to be... Oh, he's Scarf. What? Who is this? Who is this? Okay, he has to switch out to Sigilif now. There's no way. No man stays in here. Gone. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Because this thing actually was kind of a threat. So he's Scarf, fucking Incineroar. Alright. Okay, I guess. Which means now he has to go for what? Like a fighting move? Is he even faster than Sceptile after... I guess I'll just Intimidate it. Goes for Flare Blitz. And that's the whole game. Scarf Incineroar, that's really creative. I like it. How much time we're at? Alright, so maybe like one more game. Yeah, we're clearly still... I'm still salty about that other battle because that miss definitely mattered on Excelgor. So I guess that is like kind of the standard, which means... I wonder if I can get like a better Stealth Rocker that's prepared for that. Because it just doesn't lead well against it at all. And I guess if I'm really scared of it, I could just lead Garbodor. Because I don't think Minior is like necessary on this team. I'll keep Uxie for now. The thing is, like, it's kind of whack that I don't have a means to like... I might even just put like T-Wave over Knockoff to really... Because I feel like I get set up on way too easily because I don't have Taunt. This seems like the perfect kind of Pokemon to use Taunt with, and it doesn't get it. So that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just use the yellow color. That's the best move in the game anyway. So we know how it is out here. We let them know what we're about, and we'll search for probably the last game until we end it. Okay, I don't know what this is. This is probably the Rocker, so Valley Steel, or Jodygon. That works too. This is probably his removal, actually. Which, oh, that's another thing I didn't consider. I should probably have had, like, a good removal, like, deterrent, like a Defiant Pokemon. There's a couple of those in this tier, like Braviary. That's another reason why it's really popular. Uxie is a decent lead. Hit him with the yellow color. Show him how it's done. Oh god. Nice and yup. I guess the Stealth Rock off, not a big deal, not a big deal. I do want to keep this actually for the Crabominable. That's definitely a nice Pokemon to keep for that. He might just go out into this thing. I think this is like a Pursuitmon, the Raticate. Let's see, what do I need for this to sweep? I don't need that much damage on Electros because I'll have the... it's not that bulky, I have Return for that. Like, that's another Pokemon that I guess Wild Charge wouldn't hit as he goes into it. He's just gonna go for what? Knockoff? Give me some damage. Even if he's AV, I don't mind that. I'm probably okay. That's fine. I put him in range of Return. Probably. Maybe. I don't know about that. What's he going to? Raticate? I could just go into Blastoise and get these shits off my field. Yup, just goes into it. You know what? Let's show him what we're about. Go for the nice T-Wave. He's going for Pursuit anyway. Yeah, this thing's not a threat. We have a Klinklang. Show this man what we're about. That's what I like to see. Just red and the yellow color. Okay, that was a good that was a good decision on my part. Now we go to U-turn, go to Blastoise and get these shits off my field. Oh, I even avoided the attack because of Hustle. That is scummy of me. I can just go for a nice spin. If he wants to go to Soul Valley, then be my guest. I would love to weaken that with Scald for my Klinklang to sweep in the end. Oh, it's this. It's this isn't even a threat then. I can just go for Scald. So Valley Ghost. Interesting. So my Klinklang definitely just wins after maybe like one more round of Stealth Rocks on Electros. What's he going to? Jodygon maybe? Oh, Ghost Crabominable. What? Okay, but I need to... Alright, risk the burn there. Yeah, let me just go ahead and Rapid Spin on you. And he forfeits. Okay, I don't know what this man was doing. I mean, Klinklang just kind of turned up on his team because this is not Soul Valley Steel. So, I mean, the game was kind of over before it even started. I could just Z-move the Soul Valley, get it up out of there, and that was the game. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.